Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today we have a historic coin from Saudi Arabia, the first Riyal, 1935 Riyal, MS62 traded by NGC. Let's discuss the history, specification, design, mintage, trading and recent auction results. When Abdulaziz Ibn Saud declared the unification of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in 1932, he didn't just create a new country, he redefined the geopolitical map of the Arabian Peninsula. The unification came after decades of military campaigns and strategic alliances that brought together regions like Najd, Hijaz, and Asir under one crown. Until then, the region relied on foreign currency like British Indian rupees and Ottoman piasters for trade, but these coins bore foreign emblem and languages, and that posed a problem for the new Islamic monarchy. It didn't fit. So in 1935, just 3 years after the official founding of the kingdom, the Saudi government introduced its first standardized silver currency, which is the 1 Riyal. This was more than a medium of exchange. It was a sovereign declaration, a new public emblem of Saudi new identity. The value of this coin is 1 Riyal. Weight is 11.6 gram. Diameter is 30 millimeter. The thickness is 2 millimeter. Looking at the design, really nice design, Arabic inscription. In the top here, you can see Malik al-Mamlaka al-Arabiya al-Saudiyya, mean king of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and below is the name of the king, Abdulaziz bin Abdurrahman Al Saud, and his name are encased in a beaded circular border, which add elegance in the design. And at the bottom, you can see Saudi famous symbol, the two crossed swords surrounded by the palm trees. And this symbol is really very famous in Saudi Arabia until now. The crossed sword represents justice and strength, and the palm trees symbolize vitality, prosperity, and life in the Arabian desert. On the other side, on top here, you can see Riyal Arabi Saudi Wahid, means 1 Saudi Arabian Riyal. And in the middle here, Doriba fi Mecca al-Mukarrama, with the minting date. This is after Hijrah, 1354 after Hijrah. And in the middle here is meaning struck in the holy city of Mecca. But this was not the case, and this is the irony. Despite this inscription, these coins were not struck in Mecca. Most were minted in foreign mints, like Philadelphia Mint in the US, some minted in the UK, and also in the Mexican Mint. But they preferred to keep this struck in Mecca because this was very, very important coin during that time. This is the first standard silver coin Saudi Arabia minted, so it was a good choice in my opinion to say that this is struck in Mecca, just to re-emphasize that there is a new country and with a new system. So it was a smart decision. In terms of the mintage, they minted 60 million of these coins, the highest rate, and they minted proof, by the way. The highest rate, MS68, just 1 coin, and for the proof is MS67, just 2 coins. In terms of the auction results, MS68 was sold for $2,160 back in 2022, and also sold for $1,920 back in 2022, so in the same year. ME67 was sold, the Proof 67 was sold for $6,000 back in 2020. Very, very expensive, $6,000 for the Proof version. The Proof 64 was sold for 2,640 US dollar back in 2024. MS62 was sold for $100 back in 2025. The coin I have here is graded MS62 by NGC, so I would assume that this coin would be around the $100. It can go less, it can go higher, depends on the supply and demand, and depends on where this coin is sold. If the coin is sold where you have a crowd that really interested in Saudi Arabian coins, probably it will go high. If not, it will go probably below the $100. And by the way, for Saudi coins, NGC is more popular than PCGS. Same as well for most of the Middle Eastern coins, like Egypt, like Saudi Arabia, just in general. The reason why is because people in this region, they prefer NGC for some reason, but this is just a fact. They like NGC more than PCGS. If you would buy a coin, a graded coin, I would recommend to buy NGC when it comes to Saudi Arabian coins. And this is just generally speaking. Even within Middle Eastern coins, like Egyptian coins, some like high-grade coins, like Fuad, 500 piasters, PCGS as well is very, very expensive. Even maybe you can argue maybe even more expensive than NGC. So each coin has its own, let's say, market, but just generally speaking, NGC is the way to go for Saudi Arabian coins. And that's all for today's video. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, I have also other Saudi Arabian coins as well. You can look at the playlist and look for the other coins. Okay, thank you so much, and I wish you a very good day.